Ladies and gentlemen, we will now commence the ceremony. Please silence all cell phones for the duration of the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mexico, Missouri, and the home of the Missouri Military Academy. Please rise and face the flag and join me and the campers in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Please take your seats. Since 1889, Missouri Military Academy has provided the ideal environment for boys to grow into the kind of men we can all be proud of. Good husbands, good fathers, good citizens, good leaders. MMA provides a 360-degree education uniquely suited for boys seeking to prepare for college and life. Here at Missouri Military Academy, our boys learn to lead a goal-oriented and balanced lifestyle, incorporating academics, leadership training, sports, character development, weekend trips, and activities. Our summer camps are an extension of what we do throughout the year. The Mma Confidence Camp provides young boys with a fun and challenging environment where they participate in activities designed to develop a sense of pride in themselves and their accomplishments. Campers gain self-confidence and gratification through team-building exercises, casual team and individual competitions, and inspiring individual events. Each session includes an opportunity for each camper to complete the Confidence Challenge course, designed to inspire self-confidence, pride, and competitiveness. MMA's Leadership Camp is designed to challenge young men in a way that builds their confidence and teaches valuable leadership skills. Campers learn to understand the benefits and responsibilities of being a leader and are provided opportunities to develop personal independence, team spirit, motivational skills, and self-reflection through a variety of activities. The camp is capped off with a final crucible called the Leadership Challenge course that consists of a 5-mile trek on back campus of MMA with numerous physical and mental challenges throughout the excursion. Activity highlights include physical training, obstacle courses, marksmanship safety, rappelling, rock wall climbing, bugle sticks, swimming, camping, team sports, and bushcraft. Today's ceremony, we will honor the graduates of the 2021 Missouri Military Academy's Confidence Camp Session 3 and Leadership Camp. Today's host and honored guest speaker is the Missouri Military Academy's very own Commandant, Colonel Rick Grabowski, United States Marine Corps, retired.
Well, welcome everyone to a very beautiful day here in mid-Missouri. In contrast to the last week or two, we've had a little bit of off with the weather, which has had a little bit of a disruption to our schedule, but we've managed to adapt and overcome, and I'm sure these boys are going to share that with you here in about another hour as you're traveling down I-70, heading to places south, east, west, north, whatever. What I want to do is go off script today. I hate standing at the podium and using a speech. So today's going to come from the heart. And my message is basically to you young men, both in the leadership and the confidence camps. And you've already been explained, Mom, Dad, what the difference between the two camps are. But there is a unique similarity in both camps. And what that is, and to you boys down here, is that this isn't your typical summer camp where you sit around the fire, eat s'mores, and sing songs. We did a little bit of those kind of things, but not a lot. Our camp is designed to get you out of your comfort zone. It's designed to make you reach in through self-discovery and find a virtue that we call courage. Courage has been around a long time. There's been great historians, great philosophers that have always talked about courage. One of them was the Greek philosopher Aristotle. And now some of you may not know who that is, especially you little boys, but I guarantee you as time goes on, if your school is doing the right thing, you're going to learn about that gentleman and others. But Aristotle was big on teaching. He was a mentor, he was a teacher, and he taught his students, many of which grew up to become great leaders in Greece and other countries of their city-states and whatnot. Some became great warriors, great generals, and made history. Our founding fathers studied Aristotle and the greats of their time in helping develop our democracy today. But Aristotle was big on courage, and every time he got his boys in front of him, many of them your same age and younger, he always told them, you'll never do anything in this world without courage. It's the greatest quality in your mind next to your honor. And Aristotle was talking about moral courage as well as physical courage. But there is no honor without your courage. And our whole camp design here is set up to force you to find that courage. And in 2 weeks, 1 week, and some of these boys in the confidence camp have been here for 3 weeks, back to back. So some of them had a lot of courage. Leadership camp has been 2 weeks. A lot of returning boys from years past. One back there has been here for 4 camps, and several that have been 2 or 3 camps. But our camps are designed to teach you to do that self-discovery, to find that courage. In our academy here, we do this every day of the week while the boys are in the school. We sit around at night thinking of things to do the next day that will challenge them to get out of that comfort zone and find that courage inside. And many of our counselors here are alumni of this school. Just think, guys, about the things that you've done this week. Let's start off with rappel tower, 40 feet high. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm terrified of heights. Even though I parachute, I fly this thing called a PPG, which is a wing on top of me with a fan on the back, and I go up to incredible heights. I have a pilot's license, but I'm terrified of heights. But I have courage, I have confidence in my training, in the equipment, to do things that I don't want to do, or may not think I can do, or have fear of doing. The rappel tower is a great example for many of you, because I watched you up there as you got up there, and you could see the enthusiasm and the chatter at the bottom of the tower, but every level you went up, and there's 3 levels to that tower, I guess you could say 4 once you get to the top. It got quieter and quieter and quieter, till whenever you started watching some of you come out of that ladder well, it's like you're grabbing everything you can get your hands on, and you're looking down, and you're getting a little bit scared. But the instructor, Sergeant First Class Biddle, who's trained to do this, talked you up. Come on up here. Let me get you hooked up. Get that rope hooked up on your carabiner. You can feel that knot in your stomach, because now you know I'm at the point of no return. And as you start to back up against that wall and get your heels out over and you're looking, he said, look at me, look at me. Pay attention, lean back, get that L shape. Before you know it, you're over the wall and you can't come back. And you step down, and the first rappel never is the best. It's always the worst. But when you get to the bottom of that 40-foot tower and you look up and realize it wasn't that far, but your self-esteem, your self-confidence is now shot 4 miles into the stratosphere as you come off that rappel and you say, Grabowski off rappel, let me go do it again. So that's one example. The next example, pugil stick bouting. Not everyone wants to go in the ring and go toe-to-toe with someone they don't know. But once you get suited up, you get in there and you see that this isn't so bad after all. I can do it. I saw lions come out in many of you, and you wanted to go back and do it again. But the best example, I thought, was the Leadership Challenge course done on Friday. The weather was perfect. Rain, mud, and I saw a lot of guys out there. Can we go back? You know, it's raining, it's raining. No, it's just exactly how we like it. And mom, dad, loved ones, they went 5 miles over 15 obstacles, out there that they had to negotiate. And if you see, and you will see it on the slide display here, many of them were covered from head to toe in mud. And as one boy said, and I can't remember which one of you it was, and you can raise your hand, at the end, he had mud all over him, and he said, I got grit all over me, I just want to go back to my room. And I looked at him and I said, you now got grit in you too. Because those events, all those things that we challenge you to do, give you confidence and self-esteem. And so why is that important? Like Aristotle said. If you do enough of those things, you got this thing in your mind called your collective conscience. We used to say metaphorically, there's a little man in the back of your head that tells you, hey, I can do that. I may not have wanted to do all these other things in the past, but you know what? Whether I was fearful of it, whether I was afraid to fail in front of others, whether I just didn't want to do it because I didn't think I could, I can do things. I can do that. And that may transition into your sophomore year when you take college or high school algebra. Or, in my case, English composition, which I never liked. But you know what? I had enough in the back of the mind that could tell me that, you know what? If I apply myself, I can do this. I can do this. And this is the model we use with our cadets here every day to give them that confidence. Many of those boys come here with less than a 1 GPA, and at the end of a 2-3 year period are setting on a 3.4, and they're taking classes at William Woods University, which is a 4-year private college, and they're doing better than the students that are down there that have never been exposed to our environment. It's all about getting you out of that comfort zone and getting you to do things that you didn't like to do, you didn't think you could do, or you were afraid that you would fail. And gentlemen, let me tell you this. Remember this. Failure is not a bad thing sometimes. I had an old mentor years ago that told me, if you're not making mistakes, critical mistakes, you're not learning a doggone thing. All right? We want you to make mistakes. We want you to learn from those mistakes. We want you through that self-discovery to say, you know what? I could do this better next time if I do this. Never be afraid to try. Okay? Never be afraid to try. One of the last things that we try to impart upon you here is that we want you to set the example. We want you to be the example. When you go home to your schools, when you go home to your neighborhoods, when you go back to your churches, have that courage, that moral courage to always do the right thing. Not the bad thing when no one's watching. Be that guy that steps up for another boy who may be being bullied. Be that guy that doesn't laugh at another student that may have failed at something. Hey, I had problems with that too. I'll help you get over that. That is much more challenging and harder than anything else. I mean, being a tyrant is easy, but being a mentor, being someone that you can reach down and help someone else is really, really challenging to do, and to do it well. I saw a lot of you out there on the course, the challenge course, that couldn't get over some of the obstacles. But you know what? You had 4 or 5 hands underneath you helping you over, and some on top helping you over. The 10-foot wall was a great example. Some of you may have been the boys that were helping them over versus standing back and laughing because somebody doesn't have the upper body strength to get over there. It's not about succeeding. It's about trying and then being the one that steps in and do the right thing. Remember that when you go back to your communities. If you do that, you will have honor. You will have honor. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, our camp would not be successful if it wasn't for the staff that work here. 2 of our camp icons are the directors of the Leadership and the Confidence Camp. And Doug Wright and Senior Chief, could you stand up wherever you're at? Doug, come on out here. And Senior Chief over here. Senior Chief has the Leadership. Doug has the Confidence Camp. These 2 fine gentlemen are senior leadership advisors. Doug has Delta Company, and Senior Chief has Bravo Company. And those average about 60 to 70 cadets all year round that they are mentoring. They're shaping their character. They're doing things like this as much as we can with the boys to get them to find that courage and other, what we call life skills, the intangible benefits of our school, leadership, character development, honor, courage, commitment, those kind of things. They are the directors of the camp. If you have any questions about your son's camp, these are the 2 you need to talk to. And if I could get the counselors to stand up and the support personnel that are in their yellow and also the ACUs. They're tired. All right, folks, sit down. I will tell you this. They are up in the morning before your son is up. They're usually up around 5:30, 6 o'clock. My son is one of them, and he sleeps on the couch over in my house, and I have to get him up. And they're here till 9, 10 o'clock at night, well after the boys go to bed. And some of them have stayed up till midnight, 1 o'clock with boys who were homesick. crying, and not to leave them alone. And so they put in a tremendous amount of work here for the 4-week program that we have here. And I will tell you, some of them are alumni from our school. All these young men and women, with the exception of a couple, come from universities throughout our region, one as far away as South Dakota. We got representatives from the University of Iowa, Missouri, University of Oklahoma. And they come here. Some of these young men and women are also in the ROTC program, and in another year will be out on the front lines doing things that allow me and you to sleep comfortably at night and participate in activities like this in the summer months. And they're going to be out there applying their leadership skills to some of the nation's finest. But we're very fortunate to have them here. The last thing, and I'm going to get off the podium so we can get this going and get you guys down the road, is I want to recognize a camp staff member that is going on his 13th year with us. He's an alumni of our school. He graduated in '85. And as I said, he's come back 13 years, long before I ever got here, and dedicates the summers to our campers. I've seen this individual out on the courses with the boys, doing things with them, mentoring them, talking to them, counseling them, and he is my right-hand man, for lack of a better term. In 1982, he was on the varsity golf team here at the school, and that was the year that they made history. They didn't lose one competition the entire year, and they're still in our trophy case out here for that historic event. He's been the president of the Alumni Association. He's also been the president at one time of our Parents Association. He was a major in the Texas Guard. He was the honor class graduate of his basic course, or his officer candidate course. And he is the CEO and president of a group of Valley Parking, as well as, I think it was Valley Parking International, which is located in Texas and Mexico. He's our associate in Mexico for recruiting issues, and he has, whenever we bring a boy from South America, Latin America, Mexico, he usually has his thumbprint on it. And the boys that we get are top notch. Some of the boys here are coming to us this summer because of his leadership and engagement with parents. But as I've said, he has been here for 13 years. My 6 years here, he's been here every year. He donates his salary to the school. Many of these awards are purchased out of his pockets. And he served in every camp position that I could think of: counselor, director, operations officer, and deputy commandant for the summer camps. And I would like to bring Paul Petit up here right now if I could. Our camp counselors, as well as some of the students, asked that we get Paul a memento for his 13 years of service. I'm a historian buff. I love Romans and Greek history, and we got a bronze legionnaire here. Paul, it represents everything that you stand for: honor, courage, and commitment to our boys. And I can't think of a finer thing to give you than that. So hopefully it finds a good place on your desk, in your den, and keep coming back to us. Thank you much. All right, I've gone a little bit over my time limit here, but to all of you, I want to say thank you very much for your trust, your confidence in giving us your most precious asset here for 2 weeks, or in some cases 3 weeks. I hope we have met your expectations. Boys, thanks for staying motivated. I look forward to seeing hopefully some of you again next year, and I definitely look forward to seeing 17 of you in this audience that are coming to school here in August, which will be a good time. Be safe going home. God bless, and Semper Fi.
Thank you, Colonel Grabowski. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the Camp and Review slideshow we have put together just for this year's Confidence Camp and Leadership Camp. It highlights many of the activities, challenges, and events that your sons experienced. Please enjoy.
Let's work. Yo, it's go time, showtime, never backing down time. One shot, yo, make it count, yo. Crunch time, shine time, make this moment my time. Get a grip, yo, ready, set, go. We bring the thunder. Bring the thunder. Let's work. Bring the thunder. Let's go. Bring the thunder. Let's work. Bring the thunder. Let's work. Yeah, it's my time, yo time. Step into the spotlight. Let yourself go. Our time, high time. Gotta go big time. This is it, yo. Never take no fight time. Grind time. Take it to the street time. Turn the roof off. Get loco. Game time, win time. We gon' bring it home time. No regrets now. Let it all go. We bring the thunder. Bring the thunder. Let's work. Bring the thunder. Let's go. Bring the thunder. Let's work. Bring the thunder. Let's go. Let's go. Bring the thunder. Let's work. Bring the thunder. Let's work. Let's work. Yo, it's go time, showtime, never backing down time. One shot, yo, make it count, yo. Crunch time, shine time, make this moment my time. Get a grip, yo, ready, set, go. We bring the thunder. Bring the thunder. Let's work. Bring the thunder. Let's go. Bring the thunder. Let's work. Bring the thunder. Let's work. Yeah, it's my time, yo time. Step into the spotlight. Let yourself go. Our time, high time. Gotta go big time. This is it, yo. Never take no fight time. Grind time. Take it to the street time. Turn the roof off. Get loco. Game time, win time. We gon' bring it home time. No regrets now. Let it all go. We bring the thunder. Bring the thunder. Let's work. Bring the thunder. Let's go. Bring the thunder. Let's work. Bring the thunder. Let's work.
At this time, we will present the individual awards for the 2021 Summer Confidence Camp Session 3. Lieutenant Wright, please come forward. The first award, the Air Rifle Sharpshooter Award, goes to Daniel Mellick. This award is given to the camper who scores the top score during air rifle qualification. Next, the Air Rifle Marksman Medal goes to Jonathan Hemby. The Air Rifle Marksman Medal is presented to the camper with the second highest score during air rifle qualification. The Paintball Sharpshooter Award goes to camper Samuel Jones. The Paintball Sharpshooter Award is given to the camper who scores the best during paintball qualifications. The Paintball Marksmanship Medal goes to camper Alden Ebersol. The Paintball Marksman Medal is given to the camper who scores second best during paintball qualification. The Chesty Puller Confidence Award goes to camper Zach Jones. The Chesty Puller Confidence Award is presented to the camper who outperforms his peers on the Confidence Challenge course. The Confidence Challenge Course Medal goes to camper Robert Horner. The Confidence Challenge Medal is presented to the camper who finishes second best on the Confidence Challenge course. The Physical Fitness Medal goes to camper Kendall Brickford. The Physical Fitness Medal is presented to the camper who finishes with the second best score on the physical fitness test. The Spirit Award goes to camper Joshua Udo. The Spirit Award is presented to the camper who demonstrates the most spirit and motivation throughout the camp. The Courage Medal goes to camper Augustine Petit-Guillot. The Courage Medal is presented to the camper who demonstrates the most courage throughout the course. The final Confidence Camp Award today is the Clifton B. Cates Citizenship Award. The Clifton B. Cates Citizenship Award is presented to the camper who exemplifies superior honor, goodwill, and respect for others. This camp's Clifton B. Cates Citizenship Award goes to camper Miles Cross. We will now present the remainder of the 2021 Confidence Camp medals for each camper who has completed this year's Confidence Camp. Paul Apaya. Finley Deerdorf. Duffy Parker. Braden Goner. Gunnar Gregory. Brody Groom. Kingston Harris. Eli Heston. Brooks Horner. Luke Jones. Benjamin Kern. Brecken Liggett. Weston McGrath. Micah Ratton. Noah Ratton. Liam Spicer. Simon Stein. Germany Taylor. Gideon Williams. The following campers have already received a Confidence Camp medal for their attendance of the previous Confidence Camp. These campers will receive a Confidence Camp certificate second award in lieu of a medal. Dylan Cowell. Matthew Fortner. Braden Girdlestone. Jaden Holt. Mason Mossenhoff. Randy Mang. Konstantin Narkovich. AJ Willow. Preston Scallon. Patrick Scallon. Jackson Thomas. We will now present the remainder of the 2021 Leadership Camp medals for the camper who had completed 3 weeks of Confidence Camp. Kamsi Izibe. At this time, we will present the individual awards for the 2021 Summer Leadership Camp. Senior Chief Tillett, please come forward. The first award, the Air Rifle Sharpshooter Award, goes to David Udo. This award is given to the camper who scores the top score during air rifle qualification. The Air Rifle Marksmanship Award goes to Cameron Buckingham. This award is given to the camper who scores the second highest during the air rifle qualification. The Audie Murphy Physical Fitness Award goes to camper Nolan Grooms. The Audie Murphy Physical Fitness Award is presented to the camper who scores the highest on the physical fitness test. The Physical Fitness Award goes to camper Gage Ongman. The Physical Fitness Award is presented to the camper who scores the second highest on the physical fitness test. The Chesty Polar Challenge Award goes to camper Hayden Dunwald. The Chesty Polar Challenge Award is presented to the camper who outperforms his peers on the marine obstacle course. The Marine Corps Obstacle Course Award goes to camper Brian Weber. The O Course Award is presented to the camper who finishes second best on the Marine Corps Obstacle Course. Over the past 2 weeks, each camper has participated in many challenging events and has been afforded the opportunity to serve in various leadership positions. While doing so, the staff has observed and evaluated each camper in various leadership skills. The following campers have stood out amongst their peers in leadership. The following campers are being recognized as the top fire team leaders in their platoons. First Platoon, Ethan Ackers, Elijah Wade, and Dante Rios Labelle. Second Platoon, Jaden Becker, Blake Koch, and Trent Taylor. 3rd Platoon, Colton Scott, Dosamil Herodes Yu, and Thomas Tinsley. The fire team leader is responsible for the smallest team in a unit's ability to accomplish any task assigned rests with the team leader. The following campers are being recognized as the top squad leaders in their platoons: Diego Becara, Du Pablo Herodes Yu, and Nolan Gallbeck. The squad leader is responsible for leading up to a dozen individuals and a total of 3 fire teams. The squad leader is charged with ensuring each fire team and its members are equipped and prepared to accomplish its mission. The following campers are being recognized as the top platoon leader in their assigned platoons: Noah Travis, Nathan Betcher, Andres Aramani, The platoon leader is the senior leader in the platoon. He is responsible for everything the members of his platoon does or fails to do. This next award, the Tactician Award, is presented to camper Joseph Hoff. Throughout the last 2 weeks, the leadership camp has participated in various activities, such as paintball, pugil sticks, drill, bushcraft, and camouflage that require not only leadership, but planning, ingenuity, discipline, and decisiveness. This camper has demonstrated each of these characteristics throughout the camp. The final award today is the Mma Leadership Award. The Leadership Award is presented to the camper who exemplifies superior leadership, honor, courage, and integrity. This camp's Leadership Award goes to Tito Garza. We will now present the remainder of the 2021 Leadership Camp medals for each camper who has completed this year's Leadership Camp. Caleb Atkinson. Devin Baird. Daniel Bachara. Calvin Betcher. Charles Bowling Lewis. Thomas Cairns. Daniel Carrillo. Chase Caro. Braden Dawson. Caden Desjarlais. Ethan Dominic. Logan Engelberg. Parker Everly. Michael Fortner. Graham Frank. Jace Gillen. Alexander Glazer. Ethan Harris. Colin Hamer. Zachary Hart. Keith Hendry. Elias Rencher. Daniel Rencher. Hayden James. Colin J. Edward Keith. Tristan Comstead. Grant Kukin. Nathaniel Laughlin. Kingston Lip. Roman Louder. Adrian Martin. Chase McCurdy. Marcus Miller. John Morrow. Ryan Morrow. Sean Mumm. Yan Narkovich. Tucker Nairn. Anthony Nichols. Matthias Oliva. Luther Ott. Quinn Page. Zdaniel Perotis Yu. Gavin Piper. Gavin Piernot. Phoenix Rice. Jay Rivera. Jaden Roy. Matthew Sander. Preston Sanders. Gabriel Sarowski. Edward Smith. John Taylor. George Thomas. James Tuskus. Robert Unverfirth. River Vance. Preston Vo. Alex Weirtley. Cameron Wiley. Thomas Whitman. Eric Shing. Haluk Yavas. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one final presentation for the day. Our counselors are hand-selected and come from all over the country just to be a part of your boys' lives during the summer. They each dedicate every waking hour to provide mentorship and guidance for our campers. At the end of every camp, the boys get to vote on the top counselor. This year's Clifton B. Cates Citizenship Award winner, Miles Cross, and this year's Leadership Award winner, Tadeo Garza, will be presenting the top camp counselor awards for each of their respective camps to the counselors they have selected as the most influential. Gentlemen, please come on stage. This week's top counselor, as selected by the campers of Confidence Camp 3, is Kylie Quinn. The top counselor, as selected by the campers of the Leadership Camp, is Noah Royce. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our 2021 Confidence Camp Awards ceremony, as well as the awards ceremony for the Leadership Camp. MMA admissions counselors will be available in the lobby to answer any questions you may have about our academic program and fall enrollment for your son, or how you can receive a discount now for enrolling your son in one of our 2022 summer programs. Also, our MMA bookstore will be open in the foyer for those interested in purchasing souvenirs or gifts. Thank you again for your attendance, and we look forward to spending more time with each of your boys in the future. Ladies and